Hi, it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome to my channel. It's so nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. I always start with a question of the day. And today, it's really just for fun and to get to know each other better. It's not mandatory that you answer the question or anything like that. This really is just something that's for fun. And it's been kind of neat. I like getting to know all of you better. And it seems like really, honestly, you guys all seem to have a lot in common with me. We like a lot of the same things, and it's been kind of fun finding that out. You know, it's been neat, like knowing now that I have all these friends, you know, that I would have never met had it not been for YouTube. So I enjoy reading your answers and, you know, talking with you guys about your answers and everything that, you know, you like, that I like. You know, I like this whole community. Could I say like one more time? Oh. Well, today's question of the day is, what was the best concert that you ever attended? I've been to a lot of concerts. I was a music major in school. I have a bachelor's in music education and a master's in music therapy. But a lot of my concerts that I had been to were classical music, and I had enjoyed them a lot. But my husband and I, when we were dating, we went to a Jethro Tull concert, and I adore Jethro Tull. I just love the music of Moody Blues, Jethro Tull, you know, kind of the 70s era. But Jethro Tull plays the flute, and I played the flute. So it was really, really fun to go and watch him live doing that. And I found it interesting that he would change out his flutes. I don't really know why he would do that, but I guess that he has a lot of really nice flutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. But good for him. I mean, that's his profession. So today is WIP Wednesday, and I wanted to share, I have a lot of WIPs. Some of these are just going to get done slowly. Others are going to, hopefully, you know, I'll whip through really fast. I've been working from a book. I'll show you the book, and I'll link the book down below, but I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow. So if you want to hear a more in-depth explanation of it, I will talk about that tomorrow. But it's by Knot Monsters, and it's called the Potted Plant Collection. There's 12 patterns. This was a book that the person who did it self-published it, and that's the reason why I chose that, because I've self-published 4 books, and I wanted to support somebody else who was self-publishing. So anyway, I've been working from this book, and I'm making these little potted plants for my coworkers as a Christmas present. So, because we all kind of exchange small presents, and I thought it would be fun to do something a little different. Tomorrow, come back. I will hopefully have, I will have 1 to show for sure. I'm hoping I'll have 2 to show, because I think I'm almost done with another one. I'm hoping to finish that up tonight. So anyway, if you want more details about that, I will talk in more detail about it tomorrow. But I will put a link to the book in my description if you are interested in going and checking it out. I'm not affiliated with the person who wrote the book. If he knows I'm doing these videos, he hasn't said anything to me. So as far as I know, he doesn't know I exist. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not promoting it because I get paid for it. I picked the book solely because it was self-published, and it looked like something that would make cute little gifts. So anyway, I started filming also my mystery Christmas crochet along. And it really is going to be a mystery. I think it's going to be in either 3 or 4 parts. I'm still working on the first part, so I haven't decided, you know, how long, because I don't want the videos to be super long. They're not going to be hour-long videos. I'm hoping to keep it between, you know, 15 to 25 minutes, hopefully not exceeding that. But I will show you right now what you would need should you want to do the crochet along with me. It's simple. You only need a few things that you might even already have. One, you'll need red medium weight yarn. All of the yarn that I'm using is Red Heart Super Saver, but that's because it's readily available in my area. You can use anything that is of similar texture quality to the Red Heart Super Saver. So red, you'll need probably about a half a skein of, if you think of what a Super Saver looks like, you would probably need a half a skein or less for what I'm doing. Same with the green, probably about a half a skein or less of the size of the Red Heart Super Saver. I don't know the size off the top of my head because I didn't keep the bands, but you'll probably need half or less. The one you'll need the most of will be the white, but even then, I don't think it would require a full skein. I would say half to 3/4 of a skein. So those are the only 3 yarns you would need. About half a skein of red, about a half a skein of green, and probably about 3/4 of a skein of the white. You'll need a yarn needle, pair of scissors, and only one other thing, and that's an I can't tell if you can see that or not, 5.5 millimeter. I think I is also considered 9, I think that's I/9. So that's the hook that you'll need. So simple, you don't need a whole lot for it. So if you're interested, that will come out sometime after Thanksgiving. Depends on how fast I can get it finished, because I have a feeling if I finish the series by Thanksgiving, I'll put it out almost right away because I'm pretty excited about this. And also, I would love to do another one. I don't know time-wise if I'll be able to, but I would love to do another one. But I started that, so that's a WIP that I have. I also have, and I've showed this in another video, I have started getting the pattern together. I'm going to call the band dude that I have, I'm going to call him Band Buddy. I'll show you, since it's my pattern, you know, the first page. So I'm starting to get this together. I don't have everything that I'm going to put in the book quite there yet. And this project, I put a little bit more on the back burner because I want to do some special things for Christmas, and I just, time-wise, I don't have time to work on everything. I would love to, you know, like one of these days, it's got to be my day for the lottery, right? And then I can just crochet with you guys all the time. But until then, I have to work. Darn. So, you know, I have to kind of prioritize. I didn't want to go another holiday without doing anything special. So I would like to have a few special things for Christmas. So I am slowly getting a little bit more done there, but I'm hoping after the holidays to be able to pick it up a little bit more and go more with that, because I want to get that book out there. I would love to publish the book. I'd love to get a pattern form of this ready to sell on Etsy. And I've also done some video tutorials. I started with the basic body and then the jacket and the hat. And they're up, but those are exclusively for my subscribers. I just like to have something special for my subscribers, and some of the patterns that are intricate, that take a lot of work, I use that word again. I was trying to avoid using the word intricate because I didn't want it to sound like, oh, it's so difficult to make. It's not that it's difficult to make, but on my end, getting the pattern together is difficult because there's a lot of detail, and I want to make sure I have lots of pictures for it. And so it's very, very time consuming for me to make a quality pattern. And so that's what I mean. I don't want to come off wrong as if like, oh, my patterns are so hard, no one can make them. That's not what I meant at all. I didn't mean it's a hard pattern. It's hard for me to go through it quickly because I want to have every detail, as much as possible, I want to have every detail to be high quality. But anyway, because of the time that goes into some of those detailed patterns, I would like to sell them because it takes a lot of my time. And so the patterns that I sell for the most part are ones that I would only have video tutorials for the people who are my subscribers, as a big thank you for supporting my channel. And I really do appreciate you guys. I'd like to have something special for those of you who do support me and you know, cheer me on and help my channel to grow. Thank you for those of you who are doing that. I really appreciate you. I want you to have something special. I do have other patterns that I have up. I have tutorials up for, and they are for everybody because they weren't as time consuming. They didn't take as, you know, they didn't take as much detail for me to make those. So that I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from with that. But I am really happy to have those patterns available for anybody who subscribes, even if you just subscribed right this very minute. If you hit the subscribe button right this very minute, you can shoot me an email and let me know that you want to be put on the tutorial list. And I will make sure that you get all of my private video tutorials. I have to send you access through an email. It's not something that can just pop up for my subscribers. I looked into that and I didn't see where that was a possibility to make a video just for subscribers. If you know that that is a possibility, just either shoot me an email and explain to me how to do that, or just write in the comments how I can do that, because that would be even easier if I could just have put videos up and then have them just available automatically for my subscribers. But I couldn't find a way for that to be. So I had to mark them as private, and then I would have to grant access through an email. And it has to be the email account that you have linked to your YouTube account. That's for some reason that has to be. I don't want to get too much detail into that because I'm starting to get on in minutes, and man, I'm getting chatty. I used to be so nervous to talk that I'd barely say anything, and now I'm talking too much. So I want to try not to do that. So the last thing that I've been working on is I'm working on hats for Moody Monday. I saw a video tutorial that I liked. I don't want to announce it yet, until I actually try it and see if I can get it done by Monday. And then I will make sure that I give a shout out to whoever's to the person who made the tutorial. Because, just in case I started and I'm like, oh my, I don't know if I'll have time to do this, or I don't know if it's what I was wanting. But I saw one that I liked and wanted to try. So that's on my WIP list. Plus I have been working on other hats because I'm still trying to collect those hats. If you're not sure what Moody Monday is, I have a playlist of Moody Monday videos, and in each video I explain what it is. Just briefly, it's about giving hats, lap blankets, scarves to people who need them. So that's the basic gist of it. If you want to know why it's called Moody Monday, go back to the videos and I'll explain it, because it doesn't seem to connect to giving, but I had a thought process going on for it. So I think that pretty much covers everything I've been working on. It's a lot. So I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope you can't hear my boys screaming at each other, because I've been already yelled at them. I said, you're sitting right next to each other. You don't need to scream at each other. But apparently they're deaf. So have a great night. And hopefully I'll get to see you tomorrow. I will, because I want to do the book.